Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So what happened to printers? Now, printers have been around for a very long time and they are still here today. But if you actually look around on your actual home computers, most people either don't have a printer, or even if they do, they don't use it very often. And a lot of that is attributed to the fact that we have the internet, and also our habits of using physical paper-based media is becoming less and less. You know, most people don't read physical newspapers anymore, magazines, and for printing things, it's just very inconvenient and expensive. Like, for example, when was the last time you actually had to print something out, fax it, or send it physically? You know, it just doesn't happen very often, because nowadays, even if they're very important documents, you would simply sign a DocuSign digital document, send a Word file, or even take a screenshot with your phone. It's just a lot quicker that way. And I myself, I didn't really notice that I didn't have a printer until I looked around. And then I remembered back in the day when everybody would have a printer. So back then, if you remember, whenever you would go buy a computer, at that time, our buying habits of computers were different. Most people were still buying desktops. So you would get a computer, a monitor, and a printer. That was pretty much standard package. You would always get those things. But nowadays, the usual buying habits of people are they're normally going to buy a laptop. And the printer's usually not even in the equation. Now, the only times that I think that somebody might want to have a printer is maybe if they are in school, maybe they are in a profession that requires to have physical documents to sign and DocuSign doesn't work for them, or maybe they are an artist where they need to print out some of their artwork or photos. But for everything else, yeah, just a lot easier just to send it electronically. I have been a long time user of printers. I actually used to sell printers as well. But this just came to my mind when I was actually using my computer and I realized I didn't have a printer. And then I also realized that I haven't had a printer for like 5 years now. So that's why this came up. And at times I do miss it in terms of like, I miss like physically hearing the sounds, hearing the ink, write it out on the paper, and then just have it physically in hand. You know, that's kind of what I miss. But for everything else, I'm so glad that they're going away, because I definitely didn't like it when I would run out of ink and then the ink would cost more than my printer, or it would normally break down within a year and then have to go back and buy another one. So those are just some of my thoughts on what happened to printers. If you had any thoughts on this, whether you still have a printer or maybe you have memories of using a printer but nowadays you don't anymore, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Gold Content Creators group, where you'll get access to 30 videos plus additional content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.